Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a little bit of an in-depth comparison on some minimal everyday backpacks that I feel are very similar. And so the bags that we're going to be taking a look at today are the Evergoods Civic Half Zip, the Bellroy Classic Backpack, the Mystery Ranch Prizefighter pack, and the Able Carry Daily Backpack. And all these bags seem to have kind of a similar aesthetic and layout. They have a similar size. They come in at a pretty close price range, so it can be kind of tricky to decide which of these might be best for your particular needs. So I'm going to be talking through some of the differences that I've noticed as I've been using these bags. I've tested them all out. I've done in-depth videos, so I'll make sure to include links to those in the description below. But if you're torn between which of these bags to choose, hopefully this video will help a little bit. So I'm excited to share them with you guys. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. First on the list is the Mystery Ranch Prizefighter pack, which is a really durable and simple option. It's one of the more affordable bags on this list, coming in at around $120. And I've used this bag a bunch. I've even used it for minimal travel, and I've been very impressed with how well it's held up. It has an impressive amount of space, even though it maintains a really slim silhouette. One of the biggest areas where this bag is going to be different from the other options on the list is in the harness system. This is probably the most comfortable bag on the list. They're all very comfortable, but this one just gives you a little bit more flexibility with just kind of tweaking everything because it has these adjustable straps at the top, and it also has a great back paneling to help add some additional kind of airflow and padding. So it's just felt really great to wear even when it's a little bit more packed out. This one also has maybe slightly more organizational options than some of the other bags on the list. Internally, it has some additional slip pockets, and then the pockets that it has on the outside offer plenty of space. So it just has a really good balance of being minimal but still offering some different spaces to kind of keep everything separated. The main con that I see with this bag is the fact that it doesn't have any external water bottle pockets. So that's been a little bit of a challenge, and it doesn't really have any external attachment points where you can clip one on with a carabiner. But if that's not a huge deal to you and you're just looking for a minimal and very solid and comfortable bag, then this is going to be a great option to take a look at. Next up is the Able Carry Daily Backpack, which to me has kind of the most modern and techie feeling of all the bags that we're going to be taking a look at. It also has a little bit of a tactical aesthetic as it has some webbing along the sides and bottom. And the bag has been great to use. It's also super comfortable. As far as the back paneling on any of the bags that we're looking at, I really like this one a lot because it has some good elevation. It has some meshy material to help prevent moisture from building up. The straps are very well padded. They're not quite as adjustable as the Prizefighter pack, but it does keep a little bit of a cleaner look. So a really nice trade-off there. It has a very simple layout on the inside. It doesn't have quite as many little slip pockets as the Prizefighter pack. But one of the really cool things about this bag is that it's offered in a few different colors, so it's going to give you some additional flexibility if you don't like a black or a gray bag. And it also offers a ton of weather resistance. The laptop compartment on this bag isn't quite as protective as the other bags on the list, in my opinion. It is suspended, but it's just not quite as well padded. But if that's not as big of a concern to you, or you carry a laptop sleeve, this is going to be a really great option. It's very lightweight. Unfortunately, like the Prizefighter pack, it also doesn't have a water bottle compartment on the outside, but it does have some MOLLE webbing where you can clip things on with a carabiner. The front quick access compartment also offers plenty of space if you want to toss it in there. So if you're looking for a minimal bag that's going to have a little bit of a modern and techie aesthetic, then this is probably going to be a great option to check out among the bags on this list. Up next is the Bellroy Classic Backpack, and this one probably has the most kind of sophisticated and professional look on the list. This is definitely the bag that I would choose if I was looking for something that was going to be great for the office or for walking around the city. It also has a very comfortable harness system. It really feels like this bag is giving you a hug. One thing about the harness system here is that the materials don't have any sort of mesh, so moisture does tend to build up a little bit more on this bag. And then it does have a solid build quality and a pretty nice amount of weather resistance, but it does have some leather accenting at different parts of the bag and on the handle. So this is probably the one that I would say is least suited if you're looking for a bag that you can take into the outdoors. And as far as the organizational layout, I really like how everything is set up here. It has a very simple amount of pockets. It also has a suspended and well-protected laptop sleeve. So again, if you're just looking for something that's gonna be a little bit more professional or well-suited for an office setting, then this is probably gonna be the best bag to check out on the list. And then the last option that we have here is the Evergoods Civic Half Zip, which is one of the more expensive options on the list. And it also has probably the simplest organizational layout, which is both good and bad. I really like how big the pockets are that are offered. There's just not that many of them. But one big difference between this bag and the other bags on the list is the fact that this has 2 external water bottle pockets. So if that's kind of a deal breaker for you, then this is definitely gonna be the best bag on the list, while still kind of keeping a minimal aesthetic. Now, the harness system on this one, even though it's comfortable, I don't like it as much as the other bags on the list, particularly on the back paneling. It just doesn't have that much padding or elevation, so I did notice my back would get very sweaty while wearing this. And then I also don't like that the materials kind of pick up dust a little bit more than the other bags. But besides that, it's still a really solid option. Another thing that kind of bothered me a little bit about the half zip is the way that the laptop compartment is set up. It's really hard to get it out of your bag when the rest of the compartment is filled up. So it's just a little bit of a strategic challenge there with how you pack this out, but the compartment itself is well suspended and padded. And if you're looking for something that's gonna offer some flexibility for using with a hydration bladder or for taking it in the outdoors, then this is gonna be a phenomenal option to check out. And so that's it. Those are some of the key similarities and differences between those great daily bags. Hopefully this video was helpful, and if you have any questions on the bags featured in the video, or you have any suggestions for similar bags that I should check out in the future, as always, please let me know in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this style of video and you'd like to see similar comparisons in the future, make sure to give this video a like. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.